Second? Second, okay. I'm gonna start with old business. Nancy, I apologize. The HVAC bill, did that get paid? I can't remember if I just signed that, the HVAC, when they were here to clean and service.
Are you talking about the generators?
No, not generators, the furnace and the air conditioner. They came to clean it out. And
The last time they did.
Yeah, you did pay that. Okay, all right, perfect.
I usually pay the bills whenever I get them.
Okay, perfect. We are still in limbo with the accounting software that we are going to be adopting, where everything is going to be automated, and it's going to give the ability for people to pay their bills online. And so we've had to fill out a survey just with some basic information. How do we pay monthly, blah, blah, blah. And they're going to come and train us on that. So, it did work. Good. Oh, thanks, you too. Okay. I had on old business, there were some large and small holes on West Lafayette Street. And Bill is out of town this week, but he said the big ones have been filled. The smaller ones he will get to. So just to let everyone know that that's being done.
There was an article in the paper that, I should have it if you want. It said if anybody, any town or anything wanted to apply for a grant, we would be paying 80-20, we would be paying 20, because we are less than 12,000 people.
A grant for what?
Community crossings.
Ah, thank
Yeah.
you. Okay.
And it's for blacktop.
Okay, thank you.
We used those, 2 or 3 years ago?
It might have been 4 blocks.
Okay.
You got the paperwork, I remember.
$100,000 award to the town at that time.
Okay. And what did we use it for the last time?
Jefferson Street, Union Street.
Okay.
Maybe.
Okay. Okay, so I will add that. Town insurance, Steve Everly, can you update that on what you have found?
At your request, I did talk quite a long time with Ethan Foxworthy about your policies. And particularly, one issue I wanted to look at, there's something called the officers and emissions policy, and the industry slang for that is linebacker, I just learned.
Okay.
So you all are subject and covered up to $1 million in liability for your actions. The other thing that you asked me to review was back in last fall when the meter was damaged, destroyed on the sewer. For whatever reason, there needs to be a listing made of every single pump location, wherever there's one of those posts in the ground. And that'd be easy to get done. I'm happy to work with that for you guys. That gives them a schedule to reference for your insurance policy, because right now, the only part of your sewer plant that is covered is the actual buildings out at the location at the plant. And so I asked, what if lightning came in and destroyed 3 or 4 of your pumps all at once? And they said, well, no, that's not referenced. So that will probably come with a fee.
Who locates that? Who locates those?
We've got a drawing.
Okay.
We have a drawing and we'll reference the schedule. And that way it'll become part of your insurance policy.
Okay.
But currently that is an area that I strongly recommend that once they'll send you a proposal, I would recommend that you all strongly consider approving that.
Okay, and that's
Other cities where they have fire hydrants, they use the example that other towns, they put fire hydrants on a schedule like that. And I said, well, we have the same thing, except it's not water.
okay. Okay, thank you.
Megan, all that information is at the sewage plant. The pumps, the listings, all that information is at the sewage plant.
Well, I have a map too.
And she has it too.
Okay. All right.
Nancy?
When did they say they needed that listing?
He did.
Okay.
I'll quarterback.
Okay, all right. Thank you.
Yeah.
As far as the rest of the old business, there are some properties that we have for a few months now continued to get updates on. I know the 205 South Fenton property, I am working with Ingrid on getting an agreement to where we can, if we're gonna get bids to someone that wants to make an offer to demolish and build a lot, so long as there's a time limit of when they will build that house. So we don't want any vacant lots. So that's the 205 Fenton one. Ingrid and I are working on that. 111 West Lafayette Street was one that was brought up at the last meeting. It's going for sheriff's sale, scheduled for August 13th. Bill had said he would maintain the mowing and property through the end of July.
And then we'll put a lien on
Okay, and then okay.
it. And a lien on it. I've already got one lien on for the sewage.
Yep, okay, all right. And then we just need to determine if any additional action is needed regarding the property. So I think we'll still continue to update that one after it goes to the sheriff's sale on the 13th. The last one that I had missed an email that I was cleaning up today, I think it came from Ingrid, for 203 South Jefferson Street. The owner expressed interest in potentially selling the property to the town. We just needed to determine whether the town's wishes to pursue negotiations for acquisition of the property. Okay, okay, all right, so,
I would need to know your budget, and from what I've heard, and what I know of the town, I'm going to guess the budgets do not align.
okay, all right. And we do have a budget meeting on September 1st, which we will,
That's our meeting.
that's our budget meeting,
Yeah.
right? We're
Right,
gonna
and then
schedule
we
a board
pass
meeting,
it
so,
on.
yeah. Okay. So those are the 3 properties that we still continue to get updates on, and we will continue to update you guys on those.
Can I ask you, is that the Ritter place?
I really can't see.
Somebody know?
Stop.
Okay, yeah. He called me today and said, he had it sold for $1,500. And so I said, well, we need to
Way more than what I was told it was 40K, and I was like,
This is how much?
140K, and I was like,
No. Well, he said, I just want to get rid of it. He had been out there for years and years and years.
so when it resells, you restart the property maintenance on the new owner, just put him on notice that he needs to get it cleaned up. Easy to do. But if it transfers, we'll just keep an eye on it, and we'll restart it.
Okay. The maintenance letters that were sent out in the spring of 26, do we have updates as far as a second or third letter that have gone to Davis, Vale, or I have Mildred Hahn, is that correct? Okay,
John Pepper's re-inspecting.
all 3?
And I think one was getting sold perhaps to a contractor to get fixed up. So probably that one.
Okay,
One might be
The
like-
Han property, when we referred to, someone had made an offer of $1,500. So the 2 remaining would be Vale.
Okay.
Vale plus the
okay. And does John have any kind of schedule of, as far as re-inspecting?
It should be like this week or next week.
Okay, okay.
It's kind of on an as-needed basis.
Okay, okay, and then you would work with him then to, okay. And then the last one, the burn ban letters that went out, I understand 2 of them went out and 1 of them stopped in to look at the ordinance, is that correct, Nancy?
Yes.
And then what about the second one?
I never heard anything. He called me.
I'm sorry, I think they got, we didn't assess a fine in them, so there would have been a fine, it was just a notice of violation.
Okay,
Well, I didn't, when I came in, was really concerned about you have to pay $100. And I said, no, as long as you don't burn anything, there won't be anything on there. We're good about it. So, no,
okay,
that's just kind of what I'm.
okay. That's what I had for old business. Did I miss anything based on recollection, memories, notes? Okay. I'm gonna start with new business. There was an emergency management meeting today for all of Warren County, and Jim, I thought I saw you sneak in. Hello, hi. I'm gonna can you come up to the front very quickly and just cliff note what that meeting was today? I did not mean to put you on the spot, but just a real quick cliff note of what this entailed and kind of what progress and why we had it. And introduce yourself, please.
I'm Jim Morrison, for anybody who doesn't know me. I am the Emergency Management Director for Warren County. Just like Megan said, today we had a multi-hazard mitigation plan. And what that is, it is identifying and trying to identifying hazards and mitigate them throughout the entire county, Pine Village being part of the county. It's something that has to take place every 5 years. It has to go through a very extensive process. We have an engineering firm that came today, went through the previous plan that we had, and then we identified things for this plan. Takes lots of information, processes it through. It'll come back to us. We will be a part of it, Ingram will take a look at it, but the county will then say what they gotta say. If we're good with it, it goes on up and gets submitted to IDHS, which is Indiana Department of Homeland Security. They do their thing with it. If they're good with everything, they'll push it on up to FEMA. And the whole reason that we do that and have that is, one, to mitigate any hazards that we have here in the county, but to also have federal funding available to us should any disasters come about within the county.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I will say, and I don't know, I kind of was doing something else there real quick, but they had asked us for the next 5 years, 10 years if funding did come available. One of the options was the fire station, the extension of the fire station, and the generator. And we both, as a county, decided those are both high needs. And so those will continue to be monitored. Jim will monitor that and work with the county and the proper officials. If funding becomes available, we would be up for those. Next new business, I would like the council and Nancy to schedule tonight a working meeting to discuss the budget, just so we can sit down line by line before we have our official budget meeting. So is there any time that you guys know off the top of your head in your calendars that we can have a working meeting? Because if we don't schedule it, it typically doesn't happen. Okay. Okay. Are you okay if I will just schedule it, put it on the calendar for us to come and sit and just do, okay, perfect. I'll get that sent out. We need to make a motion and vote and approve a quote that we received for moving a drain at Randy Martin's property, in the alley, I'm sorry. We have the quote that was given to us with the excavation work, the unit, the labor materials. It's $2,680. This drain has been in the wrong spot for 100 years. So I think that might be one step in order to help. And so I just need a motion to approve the town pay to have that work done.
Make a motion.
Thank you. A second, thank you. Motion approved to get that. I'm working with Bill Max, and he's working with Matt Hall to initiate that work immediately. From there, we will also have Matt do some camera work on the affected areas. I don't want to pause this until the next meeting, so I would also like to make a motion to approve if Matt Hall gives us a quote for $1,500 to run 2 cameras. Can I have permission? Can we, as now, if it goes up to $1,500, can we approve that? So we don't have to wait until next month. The idea is once he's doing that work at Randy's, he can run a scope this way and run a scope this way. So I have no idea the cost. It's like something per feet, but I can't imagine it being more than $1,500 as a general, let's start this process. So I just need a motion to approve that pending a quote.
I think.
Okay.
Okay.
A second.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so next, the last, I wanted to update on water concerns, which falls under old business and new business. Before we start, I would like to read a statement that I put together, just so I don't miss anything. I don't have a problem public speaking, but sometimes, I don't want to miss anything. So this will be in the notes and the minutes, and we will post this on the Pine Village website as well, but I'd like to read it. I'm aware that some of you are here because you've been directly affected by the flooding, and we appreciate you taking the time to come tonight. We understand how frustrating it is to deal with standing water, property concerns, and the uncertainty that comes with repeated heavy rains. We want you to know that we've been listening, we've been working with the appropriate officials, and tonight we wanted to share what we've learned, what we're doing, and what the next steps look like. First, I'll start. We've had an incredible amount of rain over a very short period of time. When you get that much water that quickly, the ground becomes saturated, ditches fill up, and our drainage systems simply can't keep up. In many places, there just hasn't been anywhere for the water to go. The county surveyor has been in Pine Village after every significant rainfall to monitor the conditions firsthand. I also want to address a concern that's been brought up several times regarding the farmland east of town. The county surveyor has looked at that specifically, and his findings are clear. The property owner and the farming operation are following all applicable farming and drainage laws. There is water running off the field, and we will continue to look at affordable solutions. We know rumors can spread quickly during situations like this, so it's important that we rely on facts as they're determined by the professionals evaluating the problem. Bill Max has been working with Matt Hall and is going to put cameras in the tiles on a case-by-case basis. Once that's completed, we'll have a much better understanding of what's happening below the surface and what improvements may be needed. Right now, we're still gathering the information necessary to make informed decisions rather than guessing at solutions. We are going to approve the initial work tonight to relocate a storm drain that has been in the wrong place for 100 years. Some solutions, such as this drain relocation, will be based upon available funds, and we will continue to work on case-by-case basis with problems. Larger scale solutions could require engineering and funding before the work can begin. I do also want to be honest about the challenges we face. Town resources are limited. This season has produced drainage issues throughout the entire county. A major drainage project like ours didn't happen overnight. We understand that's frustrating, especially for those of you who have dealt with water on your property more than once. But please know that your town board has been in regular contact with the county surveyor and other county officials. This issue has not been ignored, and we're continuing to push it forward. We've also discussed the possibility of applying for a grant to fund a stormwater planning project. While grants certainly can help costs, they aren't a quick fix. Even if we are awarded funding, it would likely be close to 2 years before construction could actually begin. It's also important to understand that projects funded through these types of grants often require a local funding source, which could mean creating a stormwater or drainage utility fee to help cover the community's share of the project. I know that's probably not the timeline or answer some of you are hoping to hear, but we believe it is important to be transparent about what is realistic rather than promising something we can't deliver. And finally, we want to hear from you. We have always welcomed open communication through the you can come right up here where Jim was standing so everyone can hear. This room sometimes is not great for sound. Please say your name and your address, and we're going to take notes of what specific problems you're having so we can continue to gather information. We will follow Robert's rules. You will have 3 minutes. And that way, again, it's just not to send everybody on an hour-long tangent because we all probably have dinner to get to. So with that, I would like to open the floor for public comment.
Water to the, we got these new mains, they should carry water out there, how many inches we get. But it's not getting to these new mains. And I just wondered if anybody inspect and watch them hook up all these laterals that came down through here and make sure they got that right. I've also heard concerns from Matt Hall, who I know has done some inspecting for you guys. He said it looks like there's places where fiber optics people or whoever went right through the laterals and stuff. And I think we need to get them inspected and checked out, and if we can cure it that way. But I've talked to my renter's insurance, and they said, well, it should be on your homeowner that should cover it. I said, well, the homeowner won't put a roof on a house, so they cancel their homeowner's insurance. So I applied, I'm waiting to hear back from them. I haven't heard back from them yet. It's like, I can't keep those. I bought the last 2 water heaters in 5 years now, so we gotta do something about the problem. And like I said, not your fault, but it's been an ongoing problem. Once the first 15 years, you can just see it slowly deteriorate, so.
Okay, I appreciate the information. Thank
No
you.
problem.
Any updates from PVCEE?
We are working on the sidewalk grant. They're supposed to start putting the new sidewalks in, August 10th.
Okay.
And so, we have cut down the bushes right across from here.
Yes, good.
So-
She was really kind about that
Oh,
too,
she
so,
was
okay,
very
good,
kind,
good,
Very kind.
okay.
And so that's done, and today I worked on trimming the trees that are down here at the far end of it. I had sent a letter to the homeowner, the residents, and I never heard anything
Okay.
back. So I just trimmed trees that are over on the street side of it.
Okay.
I don't know how close a sidewalk can be to the, actual road. If we could move the sidewalk over a little bit, it might make it a little easier for people to walk right there because those are down so much, but I don't know,
I feel like that's a question someone at the courthouse would be able to
yeah.
maybe John Kuiper or somebody.
This road right here.
55.
55.
It'd be a state highway question.
Yeah.
That's a question.
Okay, so we can, Ingrid, can you email NDOT? Okay, thank you.
So we're gonna call in, because if you email them, they don't email you back for 6 months.
Ah, perfect. Get them on the phone, thank you.
Right,
Anything else from the enhancement committee?
We're working on getting a dumpster located for stick collection. It will be stick collection, it will be bring your sticks. We are not coming around and picking them up. You will need to make arrangements to get them to a dumpster. And it is for yard waste strictly, no trash. And it will be either the first or second weekend in October. And the drop off will be at the Christian church, unless John and the others tell me no this time. We're also working on some other fall and winter activities. I had a visit with Sheriff Pruitt regarding speeders on 55 with the park entrance and the fire station entrance, and asked him some logistics questions for getting the speed limit lowered in the region right here in front of the town hall, and getting highway marking so that there was a park entrance and an emergency vehicle entrance here. And he has referred me to state highway department,
Okay,
but I will need the support of the town and the residents to work on those things. He has also assured me that Kyle, Killen has increased his patrols in this area.
okay,
And with school starting, they will have increased patrols everywhere anyway. So,
thank
They
you.
hardly want to see people patrolling on the corner up here, people rolling through instead of stopping.
Did you say have a date for the dumpster for the stick and yardage?
we're going either the first or second weekend in October, and I should be able to confirm that date in the next week or two. We are doing our pumpkin payment again as well, and we'll be doing all of the holiday activities starting around Christmas, around Thanksgiving, working on getting that organized. And we meet the 19th.
Third Wednesday.
Yeah, the third Wednesday at 6 o'clock at the Old Town Hall, and we'd love to have anybody join us for a meeting or for all of our meetings, for one event or multiple events.
I understand you have some new
We have
blood,
some new
so,
volunteers,
yeah,
and
that's
so
very
The
exciting.
more the merrier.
Yeah, okay, good. Okay, thank you. Yes,
I think we need to thank Barb for those trees that were taken down, because she took all those great big limbs and she took about three truckload of garbage.
thank you for, I know, you guys continue to just, thank you.
I just want to say also Courtney Hamilton Poland, she cut them all for me with a chainsaw. And then I just loaded them all the
But they were big.
That's exciting, so that's exciting, sidewalks are coming soon. I know.
And it is exciting to see the community garden being used.
Yeah.
I believe
It's
it's
got
still
lots of
producing,
produce in there.
so.
Yeah.
Keep on
Yeah.
eating your vegetables, folks.
I got some honey out of there, so thank you.
And also the flowers, the zinnias are blooming beautifully there. You're welcome to cut
Yes.
and take them home for bouquets. So
Thank you.
take
Anything in
them
those
home.
boxes, and the community garden area are for the community to take and use.
Anything from the clerk to update?
The fire protection.
Oh, yeah. This is the fire protection agreement that
Between the town and the fire.
between the town and the fire department. Yep, sorry about that. I just need to sign this, right, or do we need to pass it?
You need to pass.
Okay, sorry, I just need a motion to pass the fire protection agreement between the town of Pine Village and the fire department.
I move we approve this or sign it.
Second.
Second. Thank you. Passed. Okay. Anything else?
One more thing.
Good, you're fine.
This here is, Bill Max gave it to me, and it's a fencing, and he said that fencing is like the fencing that goes back to the sewage. And he said maybe the town would want to check with them and see how much it would cost for that tree would be. On the,
Oh, okay,
road that goes back to the sewage.
okay. Because there's a tree that went down on it,
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
okay. I can take that,
Okay.
investigate that, thank you.
And are you going to let, Matt know about about the camera?
Bill, yep, Bill is the point on that, and he will be working, I've been talking with Bill.
Okay.
And so once they start this work, then he knows where, he'll be the front man on that, yep, so. Any other committee updates? I'm sorry, Barb.
It's not necessarily a committee update, but I just wanted to tell everybody, if you haven't been up to the school and seen the new paved walking path, it's really nice.
Okay.
They still need to put the gravel along the side, but the track itself, the asphalt is finished and it's really
Good,
nice.
I saw the truck up there.
And that is, from the Harmon Fund, the Harmon Farm Fund.
Okay.
That was paid for that.
Thank you. Steve, did you have something?
Yeah, Steve Everly, just a couple of quick updates. I was not able to contact the human at Reese Riley today, but I left a voicemail on the two convex cast iron storm grates that we still need replaced, the flat ones. And also then, to Waggle's point, they're getting as what they call as-built blueprints, so we will know what laterals we're connecting to the sewer. The last thing, I don't know how to ask this, but I want the community to be aware that on the 5th of July, Mr. Ron Everly passed away. Ron Everly is responsible for all of the 3 reminders and historical books that the PBCCE has up in the old fire station. He extensively researched all the history about Pine Village and beyond, particularly sports. Ron was in the military, he retired as a senior master chief and then rehired pretty much as a spy. He was highly decorated, retired as an associate vice president in a branch of the military that's not the Army or anything else, it was a branch. At Ron's specific request, he wanted no obituary posted until he was dead, gone, military service, and buried. And anyone that knew Mr. Everly would know that's kind of the way he was made. But he attended Pine Village schools and he loved his community, even though he traveled the world. And I'd like the community somehow, the town, to at least acknowledge in the minutes appreciation for that man.
Absolutely, thanks.
And along those lines, I will tell you, a lot of people donated us and loaned us a lot of memorabilia for our museum, for lack of a better name, for the old town hall. And most of the loan stuff is still there. We are working to find a consistent time, maybe one day a weekend, one Saturday a month and one weeknight a month, that we can actually have it open and people can come in and look around at our stuff. Ron Russell just donated us a new picture of the 1917 football team. It's in the window right now. It's huge, it's gorgeous. He brought it out to me at church and said, I don't think this will fit in your car. This is how he put it, but it is as wide as the window. So I'm like, anytime you see one of us there or the lights on in there, stop in and come in, we'll let you see what we got. help to answer questions. We've got some old maps and old plat maps, and we'd like, Steve said, we've got a ton of old pictures.
I just wanted to give you a chance.
Well, when I came through, with my understanding, they were gonna try to fix the wash house.
Okay,
And the problem is, on West
Mhm.
Lafayette Street.
West Lafayette Street.
Yeah.
Write that down. Thank
So
you.
whenever they put the new drains in
Mhm.
along 55,
Mhm.
I thought when I put that drain like that would solve all that water. It's made of wood.
And it's in it's on your property. Is it coming
Right
like,
by the alley.
okay,
And so what's going on, every time we have a downpour,
Mhm.
it goes and washes out the front of my house.
okay.
I'm this far from my foundation viewpoint.
So I took your address down, and what
Yeah.
we're gonna do is, like, I greatly appreciate you coming, because I know that you got here early and you wanted to address that, so I wanted to give you a chance to say that, so, yeah.
I have to pay half. I will, because that is getting terrible.
Okay,
And in the
What's his
winter time, when snow starts to melt,
yeah,
I'm on my back.
okay. And can you remind me your name again, your first and last name?
It's Wilson,
Wilson is his last name, yeah.
it's Michael, M-I-K-A-L.
Thank you.
And I'm at 108 West Lafayette Street.
I got it. Thank you. Thank
And
you.
I would like to speak in behalf of Carolyn,
Greenberg.
when you go down that alley.
Yep.
All that water washes out.
Yep.
Hits the garage.
Yep.
And I mean, you get to like that much gravel. in the
Yeah.
garage. You actually get to clean that all.
Yep.
So in my opinion, when they put that drain down in that field to go to the pond, whatever.
Yeah.
What they should have done is conjunction that into that alley
Mhm.
to solve up water problem.
Yeah.
Because now since they tore that brick building down, tore the coffee house down, every time it downpours, it comes in over my property, and then it comes down straight down that
Yep.
road.
Okay,
And I mean, I'm on my back.
Yeah.
So if I didn't have my garage there.
Yeah.
And some decent gravel.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be able to get my car in
Okay.
there.
thank you. And I do have Carol's phone number. She called town hall and left a voicemail for me to contact her. She came to a meeting a few,
My schedule is, I used to get home about 5 o'clock.
okay,
So someone needs
Okay.
to talk with you.
perfect. Thank you.
So,
Which leads me to, yes, thank you, which leads me just to the very last announcement that I had, which is hard. Just be nice. Like, we can't control the weather, we can't control the rain. We are more than happy to address situations through the proper channels. I say that to say, we're not mandated by anybody to comment on Facebook, to post any surveys, to turn off or on commenting. We welcome conversations like this. Thank you for coming, and Carol calling, and people that have reached out, but we're not mandated by anything. So I know that Facebook can get a little spicy, but put pictures of your garden or something. I don't know, and I can't control what anybody says, but I feel like attacking on the socials is probably a little bit hitting below the belt. So reach out. My cell phone number is 317-695-5740. My email, my picture are all on the website. I am more than happy to sit down with you here at staff, at your house, at my house. More than happy. So with that, I make a motion to adjourn. Oh, Barbara.
Could I ask one more question? If,
So close.
if the, foundation works and does a senior service day again this year, is it okay if we work with you to get ideas for what they can do?
Please. That was really successful, so thank you. Thank you. So I make a motion to adjourn unless anybody else has anything else.
Motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn. Second. Thank you.